Good morning, I'm Mazell Truss, and this is the 69 News Netcast. If you weren't watching 69 News at sunrise, here's a bit of what you missed. Fire crews in Monroe County spent hours at the scene of a massive blaze at a flea market complex. It broke out at the Foxmore Shopping Village and Pocono Bazaar. This video posted by Kristen Minter shows just how intense the flames were around 9 last night. You can see them shooting into the air as well as thick black smoke coming from the building. The center is located off Route 209 and Sterling Court in the Marshalls Creek area of Middle Smithfield Township. The township's Facebook page says the fire began in the area of the movie theater. No one was hurt, but crews were on the scene for several hours fighting the flames. They finally wrapped up around 3 this morning. No word yet on a cause. More than 1,000 people came together last night in Bucks County to remember the 4 young men murdered at a farm in Solebury Township. Last week, cousins Cosbo DiNardo and Sean Kratz were arrested and charged in the 4 deaths. But the focus last night was on the victims at the Garden of Reflection in Yardley. WFMZ's Callie Desimone has more.
And lead us not into temptation.
A crowd of more than 1,500 people coming together, looking for some sort of comfort in this time of much sadness at the Garden of Reflection in Yardley.
Slowly begins. Soon the sun is...
For more than a week, many here have been anxious, scared, and heartbroken. They know 4 young men are never coming home.
Even though we lost touch after a while, I still thought about him, like how he was doing, and then I saw his picture on the news. I never would have thought that would have happened.
Caitlin Massoni was a childhood friend with Jimmy Patrick. The 2 of them grew up on the same street.
When we were little, we would just run around. We had so much energy. We wouldn't stop playing together.
Massoni is like many here. She says her heart is broken and is still breaking.
He was a good person. He did not deserve, none of these men deserve what they got. He deserved the world. He was taken way too soon.
This Vigil Sunday night tells this community's story, their suffering, hurt, and pain. The families of the victims, their emotions still too raw to speak. Hugs were their form of communication.
I get lots of hugs from this sign.
Nestled within the crowd was Lisa Furmeister. She traveled from Northeast Philadelphia with this sign.
And we just felt compelled to come up here tonight and pray for people and give out free hugs and prayers.
And although she says she didn't know any of the victims directly, she says she knew one way she could help.
We're all walking around brokenhearted, and we need to support each other.
Support that will help this community heal through their mourning. Callie Desimone reporting for 69 News.
This morning, a teenager charged with vehicular homicide in Northampton County is due in court for her preliminary hearing. 18-year-old Mazell Truss is facing nearly 24 charges in connection to a crash back on June 2nd that killed 64-year-old Audrey Rafferty in Easton. Police say it started with a hit-and-run fender bender near Larry Holmes and Lehigh Drives. They say Truss sped away from that crash, sped down Lehigh Drive, crashing into Rafferty's car. Truss was sent to Northampton County Prison, unable to post $150,000 bail. Her hearing this morning is set for 9 a.m. For more local news, watch 69 News or get updates here at WFMZ.com. With the 69 News Netcast, I'm Mazell Truss.